it was late one night, right?
Yep.
And I was walking around and I heard some commotion. I'm like, what the heck's going on? And so I like ran down like in the middle of the town kind of, you know?
Yeah.
And I looked up, I'm like, something's going on up there. It was at the top of a church.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know what was going on. And then all of a sudden, this dude falls off, right?
Yeah.
But he must have shot like a rope up or something.
Like a grappling hook.
Yeah, like a grappling hook. And he hit, and then he started pulling the other dude off. I guess he threw him. And that one dude was like, my turn. And he took off running. I'm like, oh, I don't know what they're fighting about anyway.
Yeah, you never know.
But that one dude gets kicked off, and that he killed that man. He pushed him off the building.
They probably deserved it.
To me, murder. Cold murder.
Yeah.
I don't know.
You never know.
I don't know either. I'm going to drink my Pepsi.
Okay, that's going to be loud, I bet. Welcome back to Chasing Hollows, everybody.
Welcome back.
Today we're talking about
Pokemon
Legends
Arceus.
It's coming out this week. Should be Friday. Does it come out Thursday or Friday? Nintendo games usually come out on Friday, so...
What's today? This will come out next week. I know that.
Oh, it'll be next Friday, not this coming Friday.
Okay.
The 28th.
That's what I was about to say. I'm like, I don't think it's
Yeah, well, anyway,
the
it'll
20th.
be
Because
the 28th.
the Dragon Ball Super chapter normally comes out on the 20th, and it hasn't came out.
Yeah, well, we're talking about that because it's coming out.
Yeah.
I've been hearing things about it.
I still don't know if it's going to be good or bad.
Who knows?
It confuses
I hear people call it a Breath of the Wild open world Pokemon game
Debunk.
when it's not.
Yeah.
They've pretty much said that. I'm pretty sure they've said that.
Yeah, there's like areas you go to.
Yeah, there's like 5 different areas. You have to beat each one to go to the next one. But they are open. They're like wild areas. But it's not one big, huge map.
You know, this probably has nothing to do with what you're going to say. Actually, I know it doesn't, because I've been told the topic of this video before. I was watching a trailer for it the other day, right?
Yeah.
And I got to look, and I'm like, this looks like the Pokemon game I've always wanted.
Right.
Except it's set in the past.
I've said I wanted that for a long time.
Well, that's fine, but I've always wanted a realistic like Pokemon game. More, right? It looked good. This looks alright, you know what I mean? But you're running around in cities like that look like cities from the movies.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
I'm like, why didn't they just go all in? It felt like they're just like, we know what? We're gonna almost give you what you want.
Oh, I wonder.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I wonder if they would be able to even do towns in a game like that. Frame rate wise.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I think they could.
Especially from Game Freak. They're not very good at...
Dude, you're out of lotion, man.
Yeah.
Give it up.
My hands are real dry from the cold air, but...
Because we work outside.
Ooh. But anyway...
That's real gross.
But anyway, they... Game Freak's not very good at that. I know they found like Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon, or maybe Sun and Moon it was like 4 times as big as it needed to be, the files or whatever. So...
I wonder if that didn't matter.
And maybe it didn't. I don't know.
You know,
It's
like
just
we
what
can
I've heard.
compress this, and our goal doesn't matter.
Yeah, I'm sure it would matter.
Actually, I know nothing about that, so I don't.
I'm sure it would. But anyway, today we're talking about a specific rumor that I've been hearing that came out of nowhere, I believe. I think it's just speculation.
Well, at first, before you told me that, I fully believed this rumor. Because I thought of it on my own, too. I'm like, I guarantee it.
Okay. Well, we're talking about the starters for Legends Arceus.
Yes, sir.
They are Cyndaquil, Rowlet, and Oshawott.
Mm-hmm.
People are saying that they're going to have Hisuian final forms,
Yeah.
and apparently you believe that?
Well,
that
I
it,
thought...
that it was a possibility?
Well, I got to looking, I'm like, have they even showed, like, Typhlosion?
No, but you know who Typhlosion is. You know what
Right,
it
so I'm
looks
like, maybe they'll have new different final forms.
I think that is people's argument for them having a regional variant final form.
Mm-hmm.
But
Because Pikachu, right?
Mm-hmm.
Normal Pikachu evolves into Alolan Pikachu.
Mm-hmm.
So their first form doesn't have to be
No, it doesn't.
different.
It doesn't have to be different. They can start out the same and diverge, but
Right. So
uh,
all signs point that it could happen.
it could possibly happen, and it still could happen. But
Yeah.
here is why I believe that it will not happen.
And you've 100% changed my mind. I do not think.
The 3 starters they chose for that region are perfectly suited for that region already. You have, I'll just start with the grass type.
Yep.
Rowlet is the starter.
Proud.
He evolves into the Decidueye, an archer, which feudal Japan, well, I'm not sure it's feudal Japan. I think it's like 18th century Japan. either way, Japan and archers are pretty synonymous together. The only thing that is more synonymous with Japan is a samurai, which is Oshawott final form. Samurott. He's a samurai.
There you go.
Typhlosion,
I burped.
I'm not exactly sure on this. I'll look it up maybe and put it on screen. But Typhlosion's final form in Japan is like a mix between Explosion and Shogun. And Japan is famous for shoguns, of course, and the samurai. So you got the archer, the samurai, and the shogun. Those are already perfectly suited for an ancient Japan region. And
Changed your mind, didn't it? Did mine.
So there's no reason for them to have alternate forms.
Kinda. It makes sense since you say it like that. It's because they didn't go with like the most
they didn't
popular
they didn't go with like Charizard, Mudkip, and I don't know.
Well, they didn't go with like. When I think Japan, I think samurais, right?
Yeah.
More than ninjas.
Oh, right. So
because I think Greninja is way more popular than Samurott.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I think you're onto something.
I think so. I think that's why.
Like if you look through the list of fire starters, if his name does mean like Explosion Shogun.
Something like that. I know it's Shogun. I don't know what I'm pretty sure it's Explosion.
Well, I mean, like, just look at the other fire starters.
I mean, look at the way he looks. He looks like a Shogun, like a Gen 2 limited expression Shogun.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the list of fire starters, though. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like, they could have went with Blaziken.
If Typhlosion came out in Gen 8, or 5 to 8, I guess, 6 to 8, he would look more Shogun-y.
Yeah, because they added more.
Yeah, because they can with the engines and everything. But
yeah. Hey, I can look it up on my phone.
You don't have to.
I'll do it.
Okay. But that is why those were chosen for that.
I'm pretty sure you're right.
They could have went, like you said, Charizard, Sceptile, maybe, and Greninja. Those are probably the most liked starters out of each type, right?
Yeah, I'd say so.
I can't think of anybody. Well, to be in different regions, by the way. Because I'm sure people like Blastoise and everything. Actually, I think Greninja was rated one of the most popular Pokemon ever, anyway. Which is odd. What are you looking at?
I just looked it up. What cracks me up, it says, the Decidueye, the legendary archer.
Yep.
Samurott, the noble samurai. And then it just says Typhlosion. Like, it doesn't help me. That's the thing I was looking for.
That's funny.
Typhlosion is supposed to represent a shogunate.
Shogunate, yeah.
That's not not.
No, Shogunate.
Shogunate.
Shogunate. I don't know.
Anyway.
Either way, that's why.
His Japanese. Oh my goodness. I can't talk. His Japanese name is Bakfun.
Yeah.
Bakufu means military goods, aka the shogunate.
Mm-hmm.
Or not, whatever you want to call it. Yeah. I don't know. I don't speak English.
Yeah. Japan. Dang it. You messed me up too.
Who's the idiot now? But anyway.
I don't speak Japanese or English.
I don't know. It'd be weird for them to change, like, Samurai, Hisuian Samurai is more samurai?
Yeah, that just doesn't make sense to me.
Like, he already has what he needs to be.
Yeah. They're already perfectly suited for that region, so there's no need to have final forms.
I would, yeah. I don't think they will. I just don't think they'll do it.
I think they will. But it could be that they have different forms, because I don't think they've said anything about it yet. At least I haven't noticed it.
I don't know. I've only watched a couple trailers. I haven't. I've actually kind of tried to steer clear.
Me too. I kind of want to experience it fresh since it's a new type of Pokemon game. But
do you think if it does good, they'll be like, we might need to make these games more than the other games?
That could happen, and they could let ILCA or ILCA, however you say it, handle the main series Pokemon games, and they'll do those 2D, of course. Go back to 2D.
Oh, if they did the HD 2D,
they'll never do that. But
if they did,
that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I'd be happy.
Could you imagine the moving sprites?
Yeah, I can imagine it. Yeah.
I hope you imagine it too.
But anyway, it could be that I'm wrong about this, but every other Pokemon theory I've ever had has turned out to be true. Like how the Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl wouldn't look like Gen 8.
You had that theory?
Sword and Shield. I had that theory back when Sword and Shield came out. Before they were like 2 years away from being confirmed. I still said, I'm like, I don't think it's going to look like.
You do have a theory that kind of turned out to not be true.
What?
That Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl was going to lead the Legends Arceus.
No, I never said that.
Huh?
That's fake news. And I also said that Megas would not be back in Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl.
Did you say that?
I did say that. I said that.
Oh, I
That's
miss
true.
Megas.
I also said that Gen 8 would take place in England. Got that right.
Did you say that?
I said all these things. I also said that. I also predicted most things in Pokemon. So I'm probably right.
You know, I would argue with you. But remember when you was like, I'll show you that Empoleon when we pull on or whatever it was, and then you pulled.
That's true.
Predicted that.
That's
that
true.
counts.
But anyway, that's why I believe that. And I'm pretty sure. Don't get your expectations up, especially when it comes to Game Freak. They seem to want to. They play it kind of safe, even though this is kind of a risky game they're trying. But it is coming off Breath of the Wild hype.
Well,
so.
I don't understand why. Like, just it would have been so much to me. Present day, right?
Mm-hmm.
You still do the gym battles, right?
Yeah.
But make it huge like that.
That's what I want. That's what everybody wants.
Set the trainer, or the gym leaders, like, oh, if you're around level, or if this is the first gym you go to, this
Just
guy has
give
these Pokemon.
Just give each of the gym leaders 8 teams, and they pick between the 8 depending on which
order you go to.
order you go to.
I can't imagine that would be too hard if you can make a game.
It shouldn't be too hard, but like I said, Game Freak.
I don't know. It was.
I think they've made 2 other games besides main series Pokemon games.
I don't know if that's true.
What do you mean?
They made that one that came out too long ago.
My Town Hero or something.
Yeah.
Like that. Little Town Hero.
And then I think they made a couple.
They may have made a couple. I thought it was only one other one, but either way, this will be a learning experience for them. We'll see where it goes from there. I wouldn't expect too many crazy things out of this one, is what I'm saying. But that's all I got to say about that.
Oh,
Tune in.
Is it over?
Yeah, I think it's over.
Okay.
That's all I had to say about it.
all I have to say
I'm
about
just addressing that, saying you should probably calm down with all the hype rumors and everything.
I think you should always temper your expectations.
Yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
Because I've been bummed out a lot of times. Especially PlayStation State of Plays.
Yeah.
They're garbage.
They're
they
not.
never show anything.
But that's a discussion for some other video. Tune in next time, and I'll show you how to scramble eggs.
He's pretty good at it.
As
Lose
I
on
can.
can.